A web of hate. Kiwi Farms, that's an online forum that prides itself on free speech, which includes a lot of pure bigotry and harassment. Kiwi Farms has been dropped by its internet services company after being linked to violent threats. The internet services company, San Francisco-based Cloudflare, dropped Kiwi Farms only after negative press attention, we should note. For nearly a decade, Kiwi Farms has been a place for online trolls to organize hacking and harassment campaigns, some of the victims of which eventually died by suicide. CNN's Donnie O'Sullivan traveled to Belfast in Northern Ireland to bring us the story of how one trans activist and popular online gamer targeted by Kiwi Farms launched a campaign to get Kiwi Farms taken down from the internet.
I went out into the hallway. They told me to put my hands up. Honestly, in that moment, I thought I was going to die. I screamed, like, as soon as I saw the gun.
Clara Sorrenti recounts how online trolls called in a fake emergency, sending armed police to her home in Canada, a tactic known as swatting. Over the past month, she's been targeted, harassed, and stalked around the globe.
I'm so exhausted of having to constantly run.
Sorrenti is a trans activist and streamer on Twitch, a platform hugely popular among video gamers.
Hello.
Earlier this year, when Sorrenti began using the platform to talk about trans rights, she caught the attention of Kiwi Farms, a notorious online forum that has been used to organize transphobic harassment campaigns.
The first thing that they did was find the obituary for my dead father and use it to find his memorialized Facebook page. They were able to find a picture of my dad on the front porch of my childhood home, and from that, use Google Maps and figure out where that was located.
After Sorrenti's home in Ontario was swatted, she moved to a nearby hotel, but her harassers tracked her down there, remarkably using this photo of her cat on her hotel bed.
They were able to cross-reference what they saw on the bed sheets with every other hotel in the city until they found out that the specific bed sheets only had a pattern in this one hotel that I was staying at.
Eventually, she says her Uber account was hacked, allowing the online bullies to track her location. It was then she decided to leave Canada, coming here to Belfast in Northern Ireland to stay with her friend.
And I thought that if I got far away and went to a different continent, they wouldn't be able to do the same thing. And then it turned out I was wrong.
Somehow, her harassers tracked her down in Belfast. One of them even came to the apartment building she is staying at, taking this chilling photo full of trans slurs and posted it online.
Clara was in the middle of a stream on Twitch, and in the middle of it we found out that on the website 4chan somebody had posted a picture taken from right around here.
People have been trying to get this site offline for nearly a decade.
Sorrenti decided to take the trolls on, launching a campaign to get Kiwi Farms taken off the internet.
I know that there's always a threat against me as long as I'm standing up for this. The alternative would have been the site keeps going. And not only me, but the countless other victims of this site who get harassed relentlessly every single day would have to continue through that nightmare.
Sorrenti called for Cloudflare, a major US internet company, to stop providing cybersecurity services to Kiwi Farms that allowed the site to stay online. Cloudflare initially said no, but then reversed track over the weekend, citing imminent threats to human life. Sorrenti knows getting Kiwi Farms taken offline won't make all her trolls and harassers go away. What is your message to the people who are doing this to you?
I don't blame them, really, because...
Really?
Yeah, they got roped into a hate group. And once you get deep enough inside one of these things, it's really hard to get out. I want to show them more compassion than they've ever shown me.
Now, Jake, most of us have never heard of companies like Cloudflare, but they play such an important role in keeping a lot of the internet running. What we've seen the past few years is a lot of talk about companies like Facebook and Twitter being held accountable for the decisions they make about hate and violent rhetoric on their websites. This really what Sorrenti is doing here is bringing the new frontier, bringing more accountability to these types of companies. As for Sorrenti, she's going to be staying in Belfast here for a while longer, she says, and will continue campaigning and streaming on Twitch.